On today's menu, a simple recipe you can take a bite out of today. Deliciously crispy pizza bites. 你好嘛, that's how's it going in Cantonese. I'm Yeung from youngmancooking.com. Welcome to the channel where you can cook with confidence. This appetizer is really unique, really easy to make, and absolutely delicious. Let's begin. Preheat the oven to 375. These are dumpling wrappers, and I always have these on hand, not only because I absolutely love making dumplings, but these are more versatile than you can ever imagine. You can usually find these at an Asian grocery store. I actually found these ones at a big box store in the frozen section. They freeze really well, but once you open the package and you're not able to use all of it, I always put it in an airtight container, leave it in the fridge, and use it within maybe another week or two. Spread the dumpling wrappers onto a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Make sure there's enough room for all the wrappers to stay flat while baking. The recipe in this episode makes 12 pizza bites. Drizzle of olive oil. Use your hands to rub on the olive oil. Be sure to coat both sides of the dumpling wrappers. Season with some salt and fresh cracked pepper. The remaining dumpling wrappers can be stored in the fridge for other recipes for up to a few weeks. Chop about 60 grams of broccolini into small bite-sized pieces. One onion, thinly sliced. Quarter of a red bell pepper, thinly sliced. Now remember, the wrappers are actually quite small in diameter, so be sure to thinly slice these and chop the broccolini quite small. Bake the dumpling wrappers in the oven for about 15 minutes. Frying pan. Medium heat. Drizzle of olive oil. Red onions. Saute for 1 to 2 minutes. Broccolini. Saute for 2 to 3 minutes. Red bell peppers. Season with salt and pepper. Saute for 2 to 3 minutes. Set the veggies aside. Those look so angelic, I think I just heard angels singing. Allow the crispy dumpling wrappers to cool for a few minutes, then spoon over about a tablespoon of tomato sauce on each. Carefully spread out the tomato sauce. Sprinkle over some of your favorite shredded plant-based cheese. Assemble the pizzas with the sauteed veggies. Sprinkle over a little bit more cheese. Sprinkle of chili flakes. And of course, this wouldn't be Yeung Man Cooking complete without the use of some chili oil. This is the really delicious, smoky, not too spicy chili oil made in the previous episode, and I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check this out. Make this really easily at home. Spoon over some smoky chili oil. Broil in the oven on low for 2 to 4 minutes. Be sure to keep an eye on them so they don't burn. Top the pizzas with some fresh baby arugula. You can now serve this delicious appetizer with absolute confidence. Man, do these not look incredible or what? That is just exquisite. And I guarantee you, these are incredibly, incredibly crispy. Wow, this is the perfect example of why I always say all those flavors making friends in there is a party I definitely want to attend. Right from that initial bite, you get that delicious flavor from the smoky chili oil, and you get that kind of salty, that pepperiness from the chili flakes, the beautiful caramelized flavor from the red onions, and that broccolini and the red bell pepper adds a little bit of that sweetness. The arugula adds this level of freshness as well as this peppery flavor, and that little bit of tomato sauce just brings it all together with that extra bit of sweetness as well. But what I think really brings everything together, kind of like that hero at the party, is that incredibly crispy dumpling wrapper that we just baked. It's incredibly resilient to the liquid from the tomato sauce as well. You would think that it would go soggy right away, and giving it a few minutes to broil on low in the oven also further crisps up the edges of the dumpling wrapper. This is definitely one of those visually stunning dishes that's fun to make, fun to eat, full of flavor, full of crispy goodness, and it's definitely a show-stopping appetizer at your next dinner party. This is one of those dishes that's just the reason of why it's so exciting to cook at home. It really turns your home kitchen into an amazing restaurant. And if you love easy and delicious recipes like me, then definitely check out the Ramen Cookbook, the Cook with Confidence Cookbook, the Yeung Man Cooking merch, as well as the Plant-Based Sushi Masterclass. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check out all those things. And as always, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss a single episode.